We're doing two. Yep, we're live. Live and direct. We're going to go ahead and share our live, but keep talking.
Nothing. You just did it only for the sake of doing it. If you're expecting something in return, or gratitude, or just a smile from that person, no, don't do that. You do it just for the sake of doing it. Then it is wonderful. If you're expecting something in return, in any way, in any manner, if there's a trace of expectation that you will get a gratitude or a smile or anything, then you are lost. Do everything, not expecting anything. Then you can feel the power, the real power of making everything possible. Your expectations are actually blinding you. It's traumatizing your mind. It will give you pleasure at this present moment. This is space made. Our self, our existential reality is space made. So we should have association with the space. If we are not able to sense the space, we are capable of sensing the created things around. Of course, that's quite natural. But we do have more capacity to sense the space around us. If we are not inclined to sense the space around us, then we are lost. No one is going to take care of us. Even though the entire world is going to give us all the protection, we are not going to be protected. No, never. If you are under the care of the space, then of course you will have the right sense of being perfectly and continuously maintained. That's the beauty of living. It's very powerful and very simple. You ask questions to yourself. Why do I have questions? And whom should I ask? Yes, my questions I should ask myself. And I should find answers from within, not from someone. You should. Yes, Prakash.
Canon is saying hi. Canon is also saying love yourself.
Yeah, Prakash.
How do we connect the space? How do we have space?
Yes, of course. If you are connected with the mind and the reflections, and the illusion is blocking us to sense the space. When you are in the belief, when you are in the learning process from the early schooling from the kindergarten and onward, we are victim of our mind. You have to discard the illusion that's happening inside, that is producing and producing. Mind is always producing, it is reproducing. When you repeat it continuously, the mind keeps on reproducing. And that definitely burdens the self. And this is the problem that everyone is facing. Then that is from where you have to get disconnected and get connected with the space. You should have the sense to feel the space around you. It's not only around, it is also within you. It's everywhere, all over you. The space sense is quite beautiful, it's very wonderful. That's where the living is possible. Living is happening only with the space. That's where the smile happens from within you. It's quite simple. Because that's how the universe is functioning. Everyone is trained to be something which you are not. Yes, yes.
Celeste, I guess because she is asking how we can connect the space. Because I mean, like you're saying about the senses, right? And you're also saying at the same time, we are repeating something in the mind. So, are you talking about the senses which is connected with the mind, or like a sense which is beyond the mind? And if it's beyond the mind, how we can connect with that sense?
By being active continuously for nothing. By being active, focus on the activity that is going on inside for no particular purpose. If you want something to happen, if you want to get something or be to make a goal, no, then you will never have this capacity. You
So
should.
with, so sorry, with what faculty like you will focus on the activity which is inside?
everything is working from inside. If your inner self is not working continuously, you will not be walking around. You will not be able to eat food, drink water, or sleep. Since your inner self is working continuously, that's the reason that you could stand up. So don't focus on what you're doing outside. Focus on what is making you possible to stand up.
Sebastian, is the sense of touch
Yes, sense of
related
touch.
to the mind?
No, like I'm asking about the people you like, because like on one side, I guess like Sebastian, he said like stay away from the mind, sense, all these things. But at the same time, he's asking to look inside.
Can you define mind? Can you define mind? First you define mind. What is mind? Mind is nothing but the reflection of what is happening around. The movement that is happening around is giving you a mind. That's all. The mind is nothing but what is happening around. So when someone is touching you, oh, someone is touching me, this X is touching me, then you will focus, memorize, oh, X has touched me. And how did you felt? How did you feel about the touch? Was it comforting or was it disturbing? Then you will memorize it. So and that is what we call as the mind. So everything that is happening from around, the mind is occupying that space. What is happening from around, from the creator. So from the space, that means it goes, your mind cannot perceive anything. Where your mind is not capable of. That's where one is alive. That is where one is live. Then okay, your capacity is altogether different. You won't be struggling for anything because you have gone beyond the creator, and the process of creation has initiated into your awareness.
But my question is like, using which faculty you focus inside or inward, like you said.
The totality of your working capacity.
What is that?
Yeah, it's everything that is functioning together to keep you stand up, to make you happen. Isn't there anything that is making it possible within your awareness? You focus on your awareness. What is making you stand up? Don't you have that?
When you say focusing your awareness, like how you're focusing your awareness?
By giving attention to what is happening within you.
Yeah, using which faculty?
Yeah, everything that is connected to call as a self. Not anything in particular. I'm not saying your right hand. No. You're confused means you're focusing only on the mind. You're confused because you're a victim of the mind. You keep working. You listen more. Keep listening before asking questions. You just stay there and listen. The time is there for you. You don't have. You may not get the answer today or tomorrow or the day after. But therefore, then you have to listen.
Interesting, but at the same time, we are saying looking inward, right?
Yeah.
You're using that word or that language. I'm asking like.
No, for thousands of years, many people have come and gone and said the same thing. So, it's irrelevant of asking me the same question. The thousands, even many people have come and said, look inward, and you are not looking inward, you are asking the same question. Yesterday and the day before yesterday and day before yesterday.
They have also clear definition or methods like how to look inward.
Yeah, then ask them if they have given the same thing. Yeah, it's the same. No, you don't have to ask me. You start working. Without working, you're asking the same question again and again. Since they have answered it perfectly. Since they have answered, one answer is enough. One person's answer is enough. Since you are not ready to work with it, you are asking the same question for nothing. You will never get the answer.
The thing is like, for example, let's assume like Steve or Aurora, if they want to work with something, right? They want the method, right?
No. What Aurora has asked about it, she has gained it.
Okay.
No, when you are asking something from the mind, and I am saying you stop minding it and start working. So are you ready to work? If you are ready to work, instantly you will stop talking, asking questions. You won't be asking questions.
Like, what do you mean by ready to work?
You are ready to work. How to feel yourself? How are you happening? That means you are not a good listener. You have to listen more and more. Yes, you have to listen 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. You keep listening. before raising questions, because you are not able to sense the capacity of working. That means you are not a good listener yet, but there's nothing wrong. You be silent, be a good listener. Be a good listener, maybe 2 days, 3 days, 10 days, or maybe 1 year or 2 years. But you have to listen. Listen what sound is coming from within you and what is making you ask the questions again and again. What is your purpose of this question? What is the purpose? Are you going to fetch any advantage with that question? It is your responsibility to look into your questions, not focusing on the answer. Who you are questioning? So you are responsible for the question. Are you getting the answer immediately? If you are not getting the answer immediately, that means you are not responsible for that question. You are.
You're not the person who are explaining these things.
No. I am not the one who is explaining. You are the one who is getting explained. I am not giving you any explanations. When I am saying something, it is your capacity explaining it for you, not me. Sebastian is explaining it for Sebastian only. My capacity is only what I can sense. Your capacity is only the way to explain yourself. Isn't it? Sebastian is not responsible for explanation for you. Never. Your capacity to explain yourself. The questions that you asked. To whom you have you asked? How am I going to answer your question? No. I am not going to answer your question. You are the one who is raising the question, and you should see that
So you
perfect
think like there are two self, right?
yourself. There is two self. Definitely. There is two.
I am different self, you are different self.
No, not about me. It's within you. You are having two selves within you.
It's
So,
within me, but it's different, right?
yeah, but when you start working, the two self will merge and it will work as one.
I'm asking, like, you have identified yourself, right?
Sure?
Yeah, I'm questioning.
No. That question will not work, my own friend. That question will not work in me. Because from what angle you are raising your question, it is your responsibility to seek into your questions. And if you are, yeah, you are asking simple, whether you are asking simple or complicated question doesn't matter. That doesn't make any difference. Whether the question is simple or no. I don't have to listen because I am not the one who is raising questions. I don't have any questions. You can raise questions, and if you are not getting the answer, that means you have to go.
Sorry, may I interrupt?
Sure.
Actually, I'm listening Sebastian for last 1 year. Okay, it has been 1 year, and it took a long time for me to really understand many things because I didn't know anything. Okay, but sometimes life comes with some of the situation, and I really think that maybe this person is saying something, I might get something. I mean, I'm not sure, okay? But I really think that framing a right question is the first thing, and it took a lot of time for me to even share that this is my question, even I'm not sure. But at the same time, I would say that listening him give me a lot of ideas to see the different perspective, to understand what is happening with me. You will never get answer, Dedushika. You will never get answer. The answer is inside us. We have to find out, and it will take a lot of time. I'm still struggling to get my answers. Every time I come and listen, some of the things I get, some of the things I don't get. But still, I am listening, and it took a long time, believe me. It took a long time to really come up on this platform and raise a question that I really want to ask. Okay, so I think really, I don't want to give any suggestion here, but I think listening is very important. We have to listen, we have to get irritated, we have to question even. Sometimes I used to question Sebastian, what he's telling even. And then he's telling this thing, and then he's telling how it is connected even. I don't know, and I don't want to know. But I just want to, I want to listen. And if sometimes rain happens and not everybody enjoy rains. Okay, so you have to see it that whether you are in a right place to get your answers. If you think it's not, then I think you can move and find somewhere else maybe. But that's the only thing I want to say. But I'm not giving any suggestion to anyone here. Okay? lost. I have a lot of issues and I have a lot of questions, and I'm just trying, and this is the one way.
Okay, I don't know, like, can I ask one question? Like, can you explain, like, you said, like, you understood something, right? So, is it if possible, can you explain that something, what you understand? Because it would be helpful for the listeners, speakers, and all the people. Yeah.
The one thing that I'm understanding that I'm using my brain unnecessary a lot. I'm not accepting the reality, what is happening with me. I'm not going inside and seeing myself. I'm just looking outside. And believe me, this is not just my words. I'm saying it because I'm experiencing it. That's why I'm saying it. And it takes a lot of time. I mean, I'm still not I have not reached the point where I really can answer somebody anything, even I think. I'm dumb. I don't know anything. I'm the dumbest person. Because if a nice person or what to say, that there is a word in the there is a word in Hindi. We say "sulja hua." Okay, somebody who has resolved their issues, and that person will be happy with themselves. I'm not happy. I'm just giving and thinking a lot of things, and I'm just disturbed with my own self. I'm not accepting myself as I am. So this is my answer. That's the answer that you asked. What answer you got? This is my answer. This is my
I'm
answer.
listening to you, so I'm just saying what I come from your, whatever you said, kind of conclusion. So you went into some issues or like maybe
Any questions?
new questions.
It says Canon is saying, be yourself, accept yourself. That is all about spirituality. You are you, I am me. This is the beauty of existence.
Depression is a psychological.
And then this one's in Malayalam, 1 second.
No, I'm giving you a case. Like, let's say that even doesn't happen in your life, something which caused you depression, right? How will be your life?
If I'm in a depression, how will be my life? That you ask.
I'm asking you, like, because some consequences or some issues happen in your life. I'm not saying it's psychological or things like that. It's a normal kind of, depression, depressing stuff which happen to people. That's why some people go into some kind of states. My question is like, if nothing like that happened in your life, how will you see the world?
One person is asking how, whatever is coming to us, what do you mean by digesting?
By keeping awareness. Our awareness is the capacity of digesting everything. When you are not aware, then you are having confusion means you aren't processing. You're confused, you are desperate. All is because you are not able to digest what is coming to you. You are not giving attention to yourself. You are looking elsewhere. Then your capacity to digest what is coming to you is not possible. Then you will get confused, distorted, and problems will come into you. And later that will give you disease.
You muted your mic, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then Canon is asking, tell me about cosmic mind and how it works.
Well, the cosmic mind, it's not actually the cosmic mind. It's the mind is with the created around. You have a cosmic sense only. One is having a cosmic sense beyond the created. The mind is always with the created. It reflects, it always resonates with the created. When we are capable of managing our existing body with the created perfectly, then we have the sense of awareness beyond the created. This happens quite naturally when one is taking care of oneself with the beauty of the happening. When you get along with everything in a rhythm, then quite naturally you will go beyond the sense of the created. Then you get cosmically connected. It's not the mind, because the mind cannot perceive the unknown dimension, the space around us. Then it is the totality of being. Then everything Inside is aware, it is awakened. You have awakened. It's very simple, it's very beautiful, and that is how one can maintain oneself. If you are not awakened, then you cannot maintain in the given space. You have to be an awakened being. Otherwise, you are a person with a lot of behavior to do this and that for many people. When you are awake, then you are not going to be a servant to the society or for anything, but you are going to live your life. Keep living. That's the beauty of one's existence. That is where the infinity is connected.
Asim, hi.
Hi.
And when you're living your life, there's opportunity to associate and relate to others
With
that are
everything.
also living.
With everything. You don't have to take any judgments or decision. It simply happens quite naturally. It happens in the flow on from itself. Nothing wrong will come.
Sajil is asking, who am I?
That is one thing that you have to always engage with. Knowing oneself is the capacity to remain stable in the given space. If you answer it, finished, you are done. Living means that answer is going on and on. Who am I?
Continuity. Continuity.
Yeah, continuity of that awareness. That's the only way.
Get the crux of the question.
Yeah, I got the crux of your question. The
Yeah, so
question,
that's
that's
why I'm
what he's
asking.
telling. That he's
Yeah, so he's telling you, like, you get it. That's the question.
One more thing.
It's like asking
Tell me
question
about
of-
money.
Money, it's worth spending. Yeah, it's worth spending. There's nothing wrong in money. The only problem is you don't think that money is going to make your life wonderful. Money is going to make your mind wonderful, but not life.
It's beautiful.
Yes, see, you asked me, Arora, Sebastian usually asks, look into inward, and that's a very broad thing to see, and look in yourself and connect with your own self. What is the process of it? How do you do that thing? Okay, how? Now that's the, if you will really understand, I put in a question on you. How do you breathe?
How I am breathing?
Yeah.
Using my nose.
Okay. Okay, and that's the answer. That's the only thing that you are breathing with your nose. That's the answer.
But the thing is, like, I'm already breathing, right? There's no change. I know if I'm breathing using my nose.
That's the thing. You're not connected. What you have not experienced, how can you get the answer of it?
So you're talking about experience now. See, I'm not trying to question things. I'm just trying to ask,
You are doing it. Dishika, you're doing it actually. You're saying that you're not questioning and you're questioning actually. And it's, I mean,
Canon is asking. Canon is asking, is money a form of energy?
Well, money is a form of illusion because of a social conditioning. The nature is actually asking you to eat food, drink water, and makes necessary convenience to maintain ourselves in the given space. Unfortunately, without knowing what is happening to ourselves, the mind has invented many things. So it's an invention of the mind. Money is only the invention of the mind. We are jeopardizing our self with the mind, and the mind is taking over. That's why there are rulers and kingdoms and countries, states, borders, and all the conditions that's prevailing. Is because they are connected with the mind, not with the life. If you are connected with the life, then you will be understanding everything perfectly at the given moment. You won't be rotting with the past. It's the beauty of living always happening.
Not finding any answer, then it is absolutely
This is
fine.
my opinion. I asked also the member, like whoever is with him, I also asked like what he said. They also
Then I'm not understanding why you're here and you're not answering, you're getting your answer and still you are here. Then I think you are choosing a wrong decision here. I think you should be somewhere else and find your question.
No,
Find your
I'm
answers.
here to know like whether I missed something. Like, because you guys are saying, yeah, it's right. It's like, yeah, it makes sense. Like, there's so many people. So I was thinking, okay, then I will come and ask a couple of questions. If you are also asking the same question, like, okay, I don't know what's the point.
Yeah, that's the thing. I again
Because
said.
you are saying you don't understand, so I'll ask the same question. Then why are you here?
This is a very extreme way of cognitive error that where you see everything black and white. If somebody says that I understood everything, I didn't say nobody understands everything. I don't understand everything. It's about seeing the gray
You
side.
can tell like what you understood. That was fine.
I think be aware, be with yourself, accept yourself, and that I'm trying to do. And what is happening with you, around you, what is happening with you, anything that you do.
That's normal. Like that's everyone is doing. What's happening around
No, that not everybody is doing. That's the thing, Vishaka. That's the point that nobody is doing that. It's the
Saljil.
most simplest thing to do.
Sajil is how to overcome fear.
We start working, of course. We start working, keep working continuously for nothing. Fear is definitely the most threatening of life. You have to overcome the fear quite naturally. Keep working. Focus on the work that you do. Just to focus on the work that you do. And for nothing. For nothing. It's very important. When you keep working, you will focus on, you will definitely enhance your capacity to realize that you are here. That capacity of realization is missing. That's why fear is taking over. When you realize that I am existing here more and more, fear will go down.
Diminish.
You diminish quite naturally. You keep working, then okay, that awareness will get rich. And you find it quite convenient. The beauty is always there within you. That's it. It's always very simple. Living means something which is not connected with anything around. That's living. If you're connected with something, then you are finished. Even with the partner, even with your house, even with all the ideas you have, anything that you are connected, you are finished, done. If you are not connected with anything, that means you can know everything. Knowing everything is maintaining yourself in that given space wonderfully. If you are not able to understand what is happening, then you are finished. The more you sense, the better you are living. It's very simple. There's nothing much about living because everything is done perfectly by the universe. The only thing we have got to do is enjoy that life. Whose intelligence is it? Do we have to care for it? No. We care only for ourselves and the experience that we have. Nothing more. We care only for the experience that we have. That's it. There's nothing more. There's no burden. Am I going to get this continuously? Look into it. Feel it. Then you will see that it's happening continuously. That is the wealth, that is the richness that one can experience continuously. Never stopping. So why should one hesitate on something that which is stopping? So you eat an ice cream, how much you can enjoy the ice cream? Only for a short time. You can enjoy the food, but only for a short time. You do all the time, all that things to enjoy the permanent. You eat food, eat wonderful food, tasty food definitely, but enjoy life continuously. then everything that is happening around, you will give only required importance, required attention. The prime attention will be given to the inner core from where it is happening. So everything around is definitely temporary, but still the temporary is having a perfect pattern that gives us a perfect clarity. It is having a formation. Of course, that is it's predictable. It is predictable also, so your mind will settle with it. Since your mind is having a capacity to analyze everything that is happening, and it is repeating again and again. So there is nothing unpredictable. So there is nothing threatening, no fear.
He's saying thanks for the advice. We'll do the same. And then Canon is asking, soul is the experience, right?
Yes. Keep experiencing. That's the language of living. Not A, B, C, D is the dead language. Emotions are the living language. Get tuned with the living language. That affection that you feel, the gratitude you feel, okay, that's the living language. Try to tune in with that. Slowly and eventually, you'll find it in harmony with your reality. Yes, it has got to come into your awareness. When you focus into it with sincerity, it will come into your awareness as a beauty. The activities that's going on inside. So simple. Expansion and contraction.
What do you say about the education system?
Well, if you want to serve someone or be a victim for the society, then the system is perfect. If you want to live, then also the living system is perfect. And the living system is giving you the richest experience that is possible. So why should you go serve someone and get some trash from your mind, for your mind, which is better? There is nothing wrong with the education system. That is serving its purpose. But life is much more than the education. What the education can give, your life is much more. Your education system can never give anything that is equivalent with life. It is nothing. The education system is nothing but training to be like something in the society. That's all what the education can do. But life can do much more. And always, it gives you the most wonderful aspect of living. Always.
There's people watching.
See, when you are having a question, one question is coming to you. Focus on that question. Why did you have that question? Should I ask someone to get the answer? Or can I implore into that question and dissolve that question? Which is better? Getting an answer or dissolving that question? So when you dissolve that question, you are getting more aware of your existential reality. So dissolving questions one after the another, that means you are getting more enlightened from within. If you are getting answers, then your mind is going to get focused. So be active so that your questions will get dissolved very easily.
Sebastian, can you tell us the process of dissolving? Is there something that takes into place, like with the body or mind, or what is the process of dissolving?
It is connected with the sequence of all the activities that one was doing in this lifetime. Everything, you are connected with many things. You might have done many things and you might have forgotten, but your body will not forget. Your body will not forget. It remembers everything and it responds every time.
The body keeps the score.
Definitely. So one should work with honesty. Then, okay, this will come in synchronization. When you keep working, forcing yourself to work with honesty, then all the trash and the unwanted which is not supposed to be within you will get dissolved. So work continuously for nothing. When you get tired, don't stop immediately. Focus on how well you can work little more better. When you get tired or get some pain, cramps here and there, don't stop immediately. Focus on that love of work and keep working for some more time. Then you stop. Definitely stop. Don't overwork yourself. But with attention that why should I get tired that easily? I shouldn't get tired that easily because I am working to know more about myself.
If you're getting tired, is the mind,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly. Your inner self is not getting tired. Your heart is beating continuously. So what is wrong in working continuously? Since your heart is working continuously, if you tune with your working heart, then your tiredness will go. Only when you're working for something, your body will get tired very easily. If you're working for nothing, your body will not get tired, and simultaneously you will get more awareness. It will be more powerful.
Sajil's asking how to improve memory power because needs to do multiple tasks to solve at a time.
Yeah, you keep working with honesty, and everything that you are working with honesty, that will give you the right memory at the right time. If you are not giving attention to what you are doing, then you will have wrong memory. You will have a confusing memory. Be sincere of everything that you are doing, then you will have perfect memory. It's very easy.
Being sincere gives you the power to be present fully in that moment.
Yes, so that your memory will not be confusing memory. With honesty you are working, so you are putting many things in the shelf. So what are the purpose of these things? If you are not having any requirement for the things that you buy, that means you are not being honest to yourself. You are buying many things from the shop, unwanted, just for the sake of your whims and wants. Then your memory will be confusing. Quite naturally.
Like that, then you also should tell how we can do that. I'm not against it, but you should tell like how we can, take a or how to say, achieve a state where there is no thought process happening in the mind, which is possible. I'm saying, but I'm asking like what method he's proposing himself as he's aligning with that. I don't know, but you're mentioning maybe something like that. Also, at the same time, in the waking state, I mean the attentive state, also you need to keep in touch with that which is the observer behind the mind, right? That's your point, right?
Yes, if you are continuously in that observer state, that's enough. That's enough for anybody. And he is not preaching any methods. That's what Sebastian does. Just to have your awareness, that just happens in a split second, and no method is required here. You just be aware, and you are aware already. Most of the time you are aware, and sometimes some people go out of awareness. That's what he is talking about.
Is that Abraham? Abraham?
Talking about the observer behind the mind, right? And you can achieve that state by, nullifying your thought process.
So that's not something to be achieved. That is already there. And if you get into your mind and imagination at some point, that means you went out, but you still feel part of your life there. This is something, if you say that is something to be achieved, then there is an effort.
We'll come back to YouTube. Thanks everyone for watching.
And that's what you are trying to find out.
Bye-bye. See you always.